Howdy everyone, ScottFreeforall here. Hope everyone's doing okay today. It's Friday and we are going to be on Court Farm today. It's been quite a while since we've been over there. We've got a lot to do. We were just really getting set up, getting things set up, so we're going to continue that. How's everybody today? Let me get us over to the game. Hopefully I can get us over there. There we are. All right, so I just was actually getting some things done while waiting for the live stream to start and kind of lost track of time. But I just finished liming field 54. And there's Tracer 96. Well, what's going on? I'm feeling much better, Trace. I actually had yesterday off. Was not feeling wonderful, so I decided not to do a bonus live stream. But I did get some things done around. I got some errands done, that sort of thing. How are you? How are you doing, Trace? So just to catch everybody up, we've got this field right here, field 56. We planted canola. Well, we started on it. I've got that all finished. It's all fertilized. No, it's all limed, but not fertilized. That's what we're about to do. This other field over here had grass in it, and we mowed all that. We baled it over here into silage bales, and they are still grass. Just really getting started. We haven't even advanced the day. There was some epic collision footage on these bales, which is why they're all in total chaos. But we've got the grass field all turned around. So we've got fertilizer looking good on it. We've got the lime looking good on it. And there's Corky Duke. Yeah, you finally caught me live. Good to have you here with us, Corky. And there's Corpnut. Howdy, Corpnut. Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing today? All right. Tell you what, I spent probably 20 minutes just trying to remember what we were doing on this map, and I'm not that overly familiar with it in the first place. So yeah, it was kind of an ordeal. I'm gonna put some fertilizer over here. Let's get that done. I bought us some extra seed and extra fertilizer, and I found a place to store it on our farm. I'll show you that here in just a minute, because we do have another field to tend to. I don't know the field number, but it is just sitting there. It's cultivated. Not sure what we're going to put in it, but we are going to advance the day for a few, at least, you know, for one day, so that we can put something other than canola or grass in it. Yeah. Crash was the AI, not me. Oh, okay. Trey says, pretty good. Your day off as well. Okay. Hey, day off. On days off, you don't have to do anything. I love doing nothing on days off. I did do a lot of that yesterday. What did I do? Visited my parents, helped them out a little bit. Played a lot of farm sim just on my own. I'm really enjoying my own private session with Green Valley. Did kind of a informal live stream of that earlier this week when I wasn't feeling great. You guys told me that you want some episode footage of that, so I'm gonna do that. I've got the footage. I tried editing it yesterday on my day off, and it wasn't in me. Just wasn't feeling good enough to get it done. I missed a little spot over here, so I'm gonna get that done. All right, that is that. Yeah, but you're retired, Corpnut. You can do that every day. And there's Bruce. Howdy, Bruce. Bruce Salter's with us. All right, awesome. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. We have both of these fields looking good. Let me just show you. So here's our grass field. Oh, no, we need to put fertilizer over there. We do need to put a little bit over there. It says it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off. This is perfect in every way. So let's put a little bit of fertilizer over here. There's not gonna be that much. So I said it was good to go. I'm gonna make it perfect. Just so our grass yield's a little bit better. Let's get that done real quick. And then we will figure out what we're going to put over in our cultivated field. We'll save the game. We'll advance a few days so that we can do that. It's probably going to be barley or wheat. I'll look at the planting schedule, the calendar. It can vary from map to map, and I don't remember what this map says about that, so we will give that a look-see. Oregon versus Texas Tech tomorrow, Corbnut. Ooh, that should be a good game. Texas Tech can be very formidable at times. They were always kind of a spoiler team for my team, the University of Texas, and I missed that spot. I'm gonna go get that. They ruined a championship, national championship opportunity for us one year. So just keep that in mind when you're playing them. Why is that not? Oh, it says I have all that. Okay. Guess I won't worry about it. Bruce says you've been playing Starfield. Okay, a lot of fun. Been keeping your mods updated through FS22, and I am not staying in the lines. You've been wanting to keep going on Starfield, but your PC is just a little too potato. They got sparked by Wyoming last week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Corpnut. And I need to pay more attention to where I'm driving and not quite so much on the chat. There we go. I think I got everything. We shall see. The good thing about doing Lime just prior is you know exactly where you haven't been, because it shows up very prevalently. They get that? Nope. You see, I missed that one little spot right there. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but let's take a quick drive around and just see what we got. Oh yeah, there's all this back here that I missed. That's not gonna get colored. What about this? Okay. All right, I'm gonna call that good enough. Starfield, max out your PC. Is that a pretty like high bandwidth program? Save out and do something else like FS22. There you go. Yeah, it's a fine game, isn't it? All right, so these two fields are completely done. Let's put away our fertilizer. Tell you, this T7 is awesome. is way more than enough horsepower than we're going to need for this farm. I think same for our Massey Ferguson tractor too, which is right here. All right. Let's not put this too far away because we're gonna need it. In fact, we might as well go ahead and lime that cultivated field. I kind of forgot about that. So I've got all this fertilizer in here, and now I need to unpack it. So I guess we'll do that. Let me get out here in the open. All right. And we will those out. Turn radius on this is pretty good too, so that's good. Here's where I have put our fertilizer and seed, right here. Now as for lime, I don't have any lime on the farm, so we're gonna have to go get that. Let's drive and go get that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have auto drive go get that for us. While that's happening, we're gonna jump in the telehandler and we're gonna get those pallets of fertilizer out of the way. So we want to go to, well, let me get caught up on the chat over here. All right, Corpnut, you've been back on Eve Online again. Been playing it since 08. Wow, and there's Big A. Howdy, Big A. Good to see you. How are you? Your CPU's getting worked hard. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Very interesting. I don't know anything about that game, to be honest. Let me find, where is our lime station? There we go. We're gonna go do that. I think we just want to what can we do? We can just say lime station, and then nope. Here we're gonna say go to, what is this? This is, yeah, that's load. Okay. Guess we'll say come back to the home farm. I don't know where exactly. And that's going to go to the loading point. Okay. That should work. Gonna roll to the DMV. All right, Corpnut. Well, thanks for checking in with us. Good to see you. Hope you have a quick session at the DMV. You're working on a survival series, says Big A. Okay, very cool. I don't know that map. I'm doing fine, Big A. Doing great. Much better. Starfield is like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Wow, but in space. Okay, cool. Wow, that sounds epic. We're gonna get in our telehandler. And do I have, I'm pretty sure I have some forks, some pallet forks, but we're about to find out. I think I have them over here. Is that true? What is that? Oh, that's a bale spike. Well, what was over here? Maybe I didn't have anything over here. Maybe I need to buy some pallet forks. Whoops, that's a wrong turn for sure. Need to go through here first. Do I have 2 bale spikes? Whoops, sorry about that. Do I have 2 bale spikes? I do. Why do I have 2 bale spikes? That's a little silly. I think I meant to buy a pallet fork instead of 2 bale forks. Well, all right. No worries. One of these. That one's got some use. I'm gonna just sell that one, and then I'm going to buy a pallet fork, and we're gonna use that. This guy right here. I'm almost positive that's what happened. $2,000 for that? Is there anything cheaper? Wow, they're proud of that. Let me go in here, because I think I bought something here that you could configure. No. I may be, you know what, that might be a whole different map. It probably is. All right, I'm just going to bite the bullet and buy $2,000 for this. Good Lord. All right. Hey, there's Chinook from very cold Queenstown. Whoa, -1. Yep, that's pretty cold. All right, I think I had it come over here. Yep, there it is. Okay, good. Well, hey, dog. All right, now we can start getting these out of the way. That was not a very smart place to put them, Scott. Can I get 2 of them at once? Let's see. Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I can. Good. Just barely. I guess I'm gonna put these over here. Just since they're, since they're pallets instead of big bags. I do like working with big bags, just they're a little bigger, hence the name. They're easier to lift, I think. All right. Well, the good news is we have plenty of fertilizer. Go. So Chinook, you're in Queenstown, is that because of work? Or are you there for other reasons? Now, I think I should, if I can, stack these. Let's try that. Yeah. All right. I did a thing. All right. I do like working with telehandlers much more than front-end loaders. They're much easier to use, more versatile, they can reach higher, they have more power, you don't need to add back weight to them. Lots of reasons. They also look cool. telehandlers are one of those things in the game that look way smaller than they are in real life. Like just a regular old JCB telehandler, those things are pretty big. All right. I'm gonna put this right here. All right. Put this back. Oh, look at that. There is our... I think I told him to go there, which is not really where he needed to go, but it was just a place to go. So I'm going to get him out of the way. You know what? That might actually be where we need to go to get to where we need to get to our other field. I've not been over to that field yet, so we're going to figure that out together. Okay. Let's see if this is the right place to go. Now, if it's the wrong place to go, I don't know how I'm going to get back out of here. Well, there's no collisions on the hedges, so I guess we can just back out. Nope, this looks like I did it correctly. This is our other field, folks. No, this is not our other field. It's a nice field, though. There's a little meadow field, or a little grass field. This is our other field, right over on this side. Let me just make sure that that's true. Like I said, I haven't been over here yet. Yep, that looks like it's the right place. So you can see the pH on this is not great. Let's see what it says when I get out here. Well, it says it's good. Okay. I'll take it. Let's just go ahead and make it perfect. What do you say? Probably won't take very much of it then. Yeah, it's not going to take much. So I would hope that we won't have to get any more lime than this. We shall find out. Now, using this spreader for lime is a little bit of a cheat because it can throw this lime 42 meters wide, which I don't think is realistic. You know, like a fine powder, I just don't think you can throw it that far. If you can indeed do that, and someone knows that, let me know. But doesn't seem like the physics would work out for that. All right. Now, the interesting thing about seeding this field is I have a 4 meter seeder. So that could take a while for us, guys. Maybe I'll see about leasing something bigger, assuming I can get it back here. Let's see what we can do. There's a better way to do what I'm doing, but all right. So yeah, we're making the pH look nice and green now. Got it pretty neutralized. pH. Oh, we ran out. Amazing. Okay, so we didn't have enough. Wow, that just does not go very far, does it? Okay, how far am I from the road from here? It looks like I might be able, I think I can I? Can I cut through here? Can I cut through the RV park? The campground? Yeah, I can. They probably won't like it, but that'll make things quick. All right, let's go get some more lime. And let me get rid of some of these screens. There we go. And there's Waylon. Howdy, Waylon. How are you doing today? Hope you are well. Okay, look right first, and then left. Now I always think that I pass the lime place, but I end up not. Oh, actually, hold on just a second, because the lime place is not where I think it is. Is this it? Whoop. No, oh, that's animal dealer, farmers market. There's the lime station. Okay, I'm gonna. Can I tag it? Yes. All right. So, So I should have turned here. That's what I always forget. Anyway, so I'll take the long way around. I'll take the short way around on the way home. All right, here we are. In the United States, I don't know that you could call this a road. We might call this an alleyway or a trail, especially if it's not paved like this. I guess I can untag that. There we go. All right. Uh-oh. Crash counter. +1. Hello, One Little. This map is Court Farms by OxygenDavid. It is for all platforms, I believe, or is it PC only? It is available on the Mod Hub. And this is my first time to play it. It's for all platforms. There you go. Thank you, Big A. Oh, it's for PC only. So, okay. I thought it was available for console, but I guess guess I was wrong. When something's on the Mod Hub, I don't. It's not obvious to me that it's for all platforms or PC only. I'm in the wrong place again. I did this last time. I turned too soon, I think. Yeah, I turned too soon. That says, I don't know what that is. One Little, I hope you could just hang out with us and chat, enjoy the community. If you're a console player, I fully get it. You know, if you just want to see console only stuff. Yeah. That's all right, Big A. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Your help, though. Okay, I probably could have gone through the campground again, but I won't. I will let them enjoy their outdoor time. I will go this way. I hope this is going to be enough. All right, it's looking like we should have enough now and not have to go back. And that's good. So we'll have all three of our fields limed up. And that will do us for a good while, I think. I'm sorry I'm not too talkative today. I just I find myself like really concentrating on the work to be done here, and I'm not very chatty today for some reason. Ooh, let's see, are we gonna have enough? I think we'll have just enough. Two, one, and oh, that's so close. Well, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I mean, this section right here is okay. Yeah, it's good. So I'm not gonna fret over that. We'll be okay. It's gonna yield just fine. Now, is there? Just wondering, is there another way out of this field, or natural way out of this field? Not convenient, no. All right, let's go out here. Now that's kind of cool. One thing that oxygendavid does it so well is just the detail that he puts, like with just all this stuff, and then you can see, like, here's just like a nasty little swampy pond. Like, he didn't have to put that there, but there it is. Pretty cool. And this is based on an actual location, so it's very possible that that's how it looks in real life. In fact, I would say it's probable that it looks that way in real life. All right. So we will need this for fertilizer. But next is we're going to save the game, and we're going to decide what to put in that field, and then we're going to advance the day. And that was a really sloppy job. Try again, Scott. All right. All right, I'm done with that. Let's save the game. And I think we have a farmhouse, right? Where we can sleep. Let's see if we do. Yeah, it's right there. Sleep trigger. Oh, is it actually out in the... It's actually out in the campground? Let's go look. I have not figured this would be it, but... Wow, there's just so much there. Oh, you know what? I need to turn on my interactive zones. That's why I can't see anything. There. Now. I thought this was our house here. Did not? I think that's it. Going through the back door. And go up here. It feels like this house was used on a different map. Is that right? Let's see. Is that our sleep trigger? It is indeed. Okay. We'll go ahead and sleep. Wendell, I missed your comment earlier. Oxy says it's coming out later for Xbox and PlayStation. Awesome. Okay, that's good. Hey, Rough Rider fan. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Okay. Let's check the calendar So it is September, so we can plant wheat or barley or canola or oat. Let's just do old-fashioned wheat. I think that would be just fine. Oh, good. We already have the seeder hooked up. Let's switch this over to wheat. Oh no, there's all these... Oh, past it. There, that's wheat. You're turning 24 next week on Saturday. Well, that's great. Well, happy early birthday. Oh, I forgot we had this fertilizer right here. I completely forgot about that. It's just been that long since I've even played this map. All right. Now, I was having trouble getting this seeder to work, so hopefully I can have it work for us. Otherwise, you guys might have to help me troubleshoot this. We'll see how it goes. You're gonna do a birthday stream? Okay. On a big map. Wow. All right. Okay, it looks like it's gonna work. We're gonna be here a while, guys. This is 4 meters at a time here. All right, Rough Riders, you're spamming the chat. You're gonna have to hold back a little bit, buddy. I need an air drill cart seeder. Oh, I'm going to use this one. How does GPS work? I think you asked that question last week, and my advice to you was to check out one of the many YouTube videos out there. I believe Farm Sim Guy has one, and several other notable YouTubers have GPS tutorial videos. So please check those out, and you'll be a professional in no time. You got the Airhawk drill and the Borger. Oh, wow, those are big ones. I have the Airhawk or Seedhawk drill on my Green Valley map. Now those seeders are way too big for this map, but they are nice on the big maps with the big fields. Yeah, that Beauregard one is massive. Well, I guess there's different sizes, but the big one is truly massive. So we have 84% left, so we'll need to refill this several times. Wow. This is a pretty good sized field for this map. Not gonna lie. And this little cedar is it's gonna take a while, and it's 7 miles an hour. Yeah, this will be a while. I haven't checked the college football schedule, but I think my UT Longhorns play Alabama this Saturday. That should be an interesting game. Alabama, that's your team? Okay. They are a powerhouse for sure. Oh, I'm missing. Don't do that, Scott. Yeah, indeed, Trace. Good luck beating Alabama. I mean, it's technically not a conference game yet since UT has not joined the SEC, but that would constitute a regular season game starting next season. This will just be a good warm-up, a good preview. All right, so we've been, what, around 1.5 times, and we're at 77%. I mean, we'll probably have to fill up at least 3 times, maybe 4. But since we have a pretty good stash of seed in the barn, we won't have to go very far. Is indoor football good? I mean, watching it on TV, it doesn't really make that much difference to me. I kind of like the idea of an outdoor football game because it brings weather into the game. Most of the college games are outdoors. Most of the professional games are indoors, which is another reason why I'm not the biggest fan of professional football. And yes, we're talking about American football. For those of you who aren't in the United States. So I have gone and started series and save games on, what is it, 4 different maps now. So that's probably more than I can manage. I may have to put a few on the back burner, or I'm gonna feel overwhelmed trying to get move forward 4 different save games. Haven't really thought that one through yet as far as what I'm gonna do. I do like having this as a live stream, and I do like the our series on our Texas map. So those will continue as live series. The Green Valley, you guys have overwhelmingly said that you want to have a series there, so I will start that. That one's going to be pretty informal. I'm not going to like over edit or, you know, over craft it, but it is really more of a reflection of just my own individual play. And then I also have Castle Nod, which I've done as a series, and I will continue that one. So I guess we'll have 2 live stream series and 2 not live stream series. Now that I am feeling a little better, I will get something out to you guys. All right, I think this will be my last lap around, and then I'm going to fire up the GPS and we'll get some nice rows going. You're kind of glad I'm not on the server since you're not actually on the PC. You know what, Trace? I haven't been on the server in a hot minute. I mean, since I did the last live stream, what was that, a week and a half ago, at least? So I'm afraid to look at the condition of my fields. Now, Fusion Simulations has been very nice to care for my fields and my cattle without me without my even asking him to. So I don't know if he's done that. I certainly don't expect him to, but I'll have to get on there maybe this weekend, see how things are looking. I heard that Daggerwin, if you follow Daggerwin, is planning to start a series on the Big Flats Texas map. That should be interesting, because he's not much for playing American maps, and he's not much for playing large field maps. So I think he's begrudgingly doing it at the request of his community. We'll see how long he can make that series go. I hope that he just falls in love with it and just keeps it going and appreciates the Texas-ness of it. All right, that is a nice headland area. It's been bothering me over here, so I'm gonna go get this. Even though I probably shouldn't have to, I'm going to. All right, now, how do I want to attack this field? I think I'm gonna do it. Let me get this big map so I can see everything that's going on here. Where am I? Here I am. Maybe I want to go this way. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's do that. And I'm going to start on the far side and then work my way forward. A nice looking windmill over there. I think that is the grain mill, the flour mill. I think it is. All right, now, what kind of angle do we want to put on this? Maybe about that, 56 degrees. We'll do that. All right, let's bring up the menu. $56, 13 feet. Yeah, that's not a wide area. Okay. Now I've got GPS, I can take a drink once in a while and look at the chat every once in a while. Yesterday on my day off, I did play a few hours on the Green Valley map. I didn't film any of it, so when I do my next episode, I'll just catch up with what I'm doing. Essentially, I'm just doing a lot of contracts, just trying to get enough money to buy some land. That's what I need to do. But I've really enjoyed it. The fields are huge compared to this. I mean, I say this is a large map for a large field for this map. This would be probably the smallest field on the Green Valley map. I'll probably just go the 2 hours today. Although I am feeling better, I am very tired. I was gonna take a nap this afternoon, and for whatever reason, I started watching the Little Mermaid movie that came out on Disney Plus. It's okay. I got about halfway into it and realized that an hour of my life had been wasted and that I needed to get ready for this live stream, so I did not get my nap in, which that's on me. I should have spent my time a little more wisely. You hear me on the nap, Big A? Tell you, naps are way underrated. You know, I remember when I was in kindergarten, we would have snack time, and then we always had nap time. And I think they should, you know, the Spanish, you know, have the siesta. I think we should bring that back. And also, in China, when I spent some time in China, I was at a huge factory. Anyway, right after lunch, all the lights in the factory turned out. All of the office workers just got out their little mats and laid down on the ground for like a good half hour. I didn't have a mat, and I didn't feel inclined to take a nap, so I just kept working. But yeah, there's several modern cultures that still believe in the nap. What else is new? Exactly, Big A. The things we didn't care for earlier in life, but wish you could do them now. Yeah, that's one of them for sure. Yeah, so what else? What's going on with you guys? How's your week been going? What plans do you have for the weekend? As little as possible, Trace says. That sounds good. I'm in favor of that. Speaking of naps and sleep, I bought a new pillow earlier this week, like one of those really nice memory foam pillows. And I tried it for 3 nights. I hated it. Just didn't even sleep okay. I'd slept horribly, but I gave it a good effort. Anyway, I had to take the pillow back. Got a refund on it. I'm gonna have to get something else. I mean, I've got plenty of pillows, as you can see. I have more than that, but I'm just looking for something that's a little more comfortable. So I'm gonna try a down feather pillow. I haven't had a down feather pillow I can't remember the last time. I don't know if I've owned one as an adult, but I'm gonna give that a try. So this Massey Ferguson tractor is actually a mod by our friend of the community, Mark Thor. And he basically took this Massey, what is it? It's a 6S. He added four-wheel steering on it. And he's done some other tweaks to it, but he made this mod edit specifically for this map. And just so you can get around the tight corners. And there's Daniel Otson and Ronald Ducks. Howdy, fellas. How are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Hope you're doing all right. All right, I'm going to finish off this little section over here. Our seed is holding up better than I thought it would. Let's kind of take a bird's eye view here. So we've got, wow, I mean, I'd say at least 30% of this field done. And we've used a little over half. So fill up maybe 1.5 times. We'll be all right. Daniel says he is good, and it's Friday evening and weekend, and now a weekend of work. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, Daniel. Did I make that whole course? Ronald, did I make that whole course? Say again, like the seed course? Is that what you're asking? I've done all this just by hand and with GPS. Oh, auto drive. No, I did not make this whole course. This course is done by the auto drive guy. I'm using his course, and it works just fine. I mean, I barely scratched the surface of it, but everything I've used for it has been pretty good. All right, we got that done. You've been getting yours off of Farmer Sim. Oh, okay. I didn't know he had a course. Oh, you meant not working this weekend. Oh, okay. Oh, you meant a weekend off work. I see. Okay. Well, that's way better than a weekend of work. Well, good. Definitely enjoy that. How do you download the course off of AutoDrive Guy? Ronald, go to his... Here's how I did it. I went in YouTube, search for AutoDrive Guy and Court Farm, pull up his video, and then if you will go to the end of his video, there will be a link in the video for you to click on. And like at the very, like on the end credit, and that's how I got it. And that way he gets a view credit, which I thought was kind of wise, you know. I believe you can also make a donation to him. That's how I got it. That's how most of his courses work. Is you do it by going to the YouTube video for that map. And I should probably drop a link, or I don't have a custom command for it either, so don't try. But yeah, I should put that in the description of this video or something, just so it's a little easier for people to get to and find. I'm getting hungry. I realized I'd never really ate a proper lunch. I had some chicken nuggets that I heated up in the microwave. They were delicious, but not much of a lunch for me. So, getting rather hungry. Yep, nuggets are good. And I have to eat gluten-free, so the ones that I bought are specifically gluten-free, and they're pretty good. They're not bad. I couldn't tell you the brand. I have no idea. I know what the bag looks like. That's about it. I could identify it in a lineup. All right, now, whoa, I'm almost to the end of this road. Let me get turned around, and then I want to kind of talk out or think out loud about what we're going to do next. I'm glad you guys are with me to get this this field seeded. I wasn't looking forward to it. It's a little meticulous, but if I have you guys to talk to while I'm doing this, it makes it way more enjoyable. Plus, this is going to be a good sized field. Once we have wheat in this field, that'll be a nice harvest. We'll get some good straw. But until then, we will get it. We'll get at least one cut, maybe two cuts of grass, and then is our canola going to come in before then? Let's see, canola's going to come in here. So, oh, they'll come in about the same time. That'll be good. And then I have an idea to, I mean, it's impossible to see my farm with all this junk turned on. But I have an idea of how to clean up the farmyard a little bit. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Either once we've got this done, or if it doesn't look like we're going to finish in the next 45 minutes, we'll take a break from this and do something a little different. So next upgrade is going to be a bigger seeder. Potentially, Daniel could certainly use one, right? I mean, I've got a harvester, and it's a good harvester. I've got a baler. So yeah, you might be right. I barely even used this seeder. It's what comes with new farmer mode. But how are we doing? I mean, we're not doing horrible. If I were just playing this on my own, a 4-meter seeder would be fine for this map. You can tell 57 is one of the larger fields. I mean, there are some that are dramatically larger, but for this area, I mean, it's one of the larger fields, especially if you get, these are like almost Polish style fields over here. These are real long and skinny. But yeah, you could totally get by with this 4-meter seeder. I'm not a fan of having this, like the cultivator and the seeder, like in 2 modular units. It's a little annoying to work with, but it's okay. In real life, this would be more than adequate, you know? I think in our game, we tend to use implements and tractors that are way bigger than they need to be, just because it's fun and it gets the job done a lot more quickly. And in the game, you know, you want to cycle through stuff in a matter of minutes instead of a matter of hours or days, like in real farming. So I try to remind myself of that, and I'm going to continue to remind myself of that in playing this map especially. You can't use big implements and get them around the map anyway, so I'm going to try to keep it small. But only as small as necessary. Because, like, you could... You know, there's that John Deere 6-meter or 5.5-meter seeder, and I think there's a case version also. Those wouldn't work because you wouldn't be able to get them down the field, down the road to get to the field, because they don't fold up and they're too big, too wide. So, you know, you're really stuck with a 4-meter thing like this, or you're going to have to, you know, get something that folds up like, you know, like that. Even that's too wide. Maybe this little Pottinger or something. So that'll get you another 2 meters. But I have, we have this one right here, which is 4 meters. All right. You've just tested the horse seeder and you really like it. Okay, Daniel. I still need to go buy that horse pack. I am going to, as I said in the last live stream. Again, I just haven't. But I will. I might try it out on the Castle Nod map. That feels like that could be a good map, a good sized map for that. Okay, so I would say we're halfway done with this map, with this field. And so we're only going to fill up one other time. That's awesome. I'm happy about that. Big A, you got to take off? Well, hey, good to see you, buddy. You take care. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us today. That was not very good. You can see our seed rate is 420 seeds per square meter. That's pretty high. Yeah, I'm looking at my money situation. Do I have a loan? I don't know if I have a loan or not. I don't. So I could either continue to play without a loan, which I like doing. It's a nice challenge. Because once you start taking on loans, you can get a little crazy. And then you're like basically underwater financially, and it's hard to get out. But I might have enough money to get another seeder, if that's the next thing I want to get. It would be nice to save up for another plot of land, because right now we've got the 3. So we'll have this wheat field, this small canola field, and this grass field. This grass field, I think, is all the grass we would need to A, make money with silage, but B, also support cattle once we get them. I think it'd be plenty of area to make hay and silage to keep up with a fair number of cows. I can't remember how many this farm pen supports. So when we stop to go refill our seed, that's when I'll show you what I thought might be worth doing on the farm, just to free up some area, some space. And I am snuggling that tree. Yeah, Alright. Go. Gonna need to get some more water. I keep thinking that's a bush, but no, it is indeed a tree. It has a collision on it, and I keep banging up against it. All right. All right, we're on our last 200 liters of feed. We're going to get most of this field seeded. I'm going to guess just like the last 20% we're going to need to put in on a refill. So I'm pleasantly surprised and pleased with that. The horse cedar is excellent on Renaboo map you play. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, those fields are a nice size. There's a pretty wide diversity of field sizes on that map as well. Even though it's a pretty huge map, there's like very small fields and pretty big ones. So, yep, I can see it finding a good place there. You mostly have bigger fields. It's really hard to see the where you're actually seeding for this particular seeder. That's not ideal. All right, we're on our last 100 liters. $12 meter. Okay. I like 12 meters is nice and wide, and a lot of them fold up nice and tight, so they're pretty easy to get around. All right, I think we will just end right there, and then we'll come back and hit that new row. Can I get through here? Yeah, I can. Let's see where it ends up. Oh, I like that. This is not my farm, though, is it? Or can I... Whoa, buddy. Watch where you're going there. Let's see. So my farm is... Oh, it is my... Oh my gosh. I'm trying to drive one direction and look the other. Okay, this is my farm. I've just not been on this side. Okay, I think that might be the horse pen. Okay, good. Now I know how to... a better way to get over to that field. Okay, so since we're taking a little break, let me show you what I'm thinking about doing. So this farmyard is, I think you have to admit, it's pretty hard to get around. And so I need at least one area where I can at least maneuver around. I can put some stuff out, get some stuff assembled. And what I'm going to do is this building right here is the rabbit pen. I'm not going to do rabbits. So as long as this map will allow me to, I'm going to try to delete that and open up that space. So let's see if it will let me. Okay, that didn't take long. The answer is no. It will not let you. So I know Mark Thor has an edit of this map, and he's offered it to me several times, and I told him, no, I'm up to the challenge of the map. But one of the things he did do is he removed this. Unfortunately, we can't delete it. Is any of this deletable? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Well, so much for that. Let's go fill up with our seed. Which is our seed? This is our seed here. I don't know if I can get it. Those doors won't open all the way. So if it won't let me... What does it got to take to open up this? Or maybe I don't open it. Maybe it just automatically... Oh, there it is. Open cover. And is it going to reach? I don't think it's going to. That's all right. We'll just have to get the telehandler over here to pull one of those out. So let's go do that real quick. I'm starting to learn my way around the farm. There we are. Now, although I can walk through here, I don't dare drive anything through there. All right. Although I could maybe drive this through there, I'm not going to try. All right. Let's hope I can get to it. I should be able to. Oh, I missed it. There we are. Oh, now I'm hitting the door. That's not good. I'm gonna go for this one over here. I think it'd be a lot easier to get to. Oh yeah, way easier. Still hitting the door. There, I got it. Oh, wow. Is it just gonna be that hard to get out of here? There. That was just wrong, just enough out of reach that I almost couldn't get to it. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. All right. Now let's get this over here. So you can't do that with a front loader. Let's see. There we are. Look at that. Thank you, Trace, for having faith in me. Now, I thought about doing that first person, but I'm really glad I didn't. So what I'm going to really do, and what I should have done, is just move this out of the way. There we go. Look at that. All right. Yeah, I made it unnecessarily complicated. Now we should have no trouble getting these out. Now, it's got that grill in the front, and that's part of the problem. I think I can do it like this, though. There we go. Can I get both of them? Because I think I want to get both of them. Actually, I don't think I have room for both of them. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. That's going to be plenty of seed. We don't even really... One bag really would have been plenty. But now we'll have it most of the way filled up. For the time being, I'm going to leave this guy over here. Just because we're not really dealing with bales at the moment, so... we'll just do that. All right. Now, let's close the cover and let's get back into the field. Yeah, we're 70% full now. That's awesome. Have you guys ever done like a first-person challenge where you have to do everything in first person. I tried it and it lasted about 12 minutes because I was like, screw this. This is way too hard. There's no way I'm going to do this. So yeah, I gave up pretty quick. But yeah, have you guys ever done that? I know FSG started a series. Was it on Green Valley? I can't remember what. No, it wasn't Green Valley, but it was some American map. Anyway, I think it lasted about 3 or 4 episodes. It went just kind of very unceremoniously went away. And I totally get that, because it's really hard, especially things like well, like trying to, like if you were trying to seed this, like you can't see the edge, so there's really no way you could do this. Can you see it in your rear view mirror? No, you can't. So I mean, that would be nearly impossible without GPS, that is. With GPS, I guess you could. But like if you were trying to do a headland, that would be so hard. All right, back in business. We got 20 more minutes. Can we get this whole field seeded in 20 minutes? It's gonna be close. I think we can do it. No, I don't think, I think we can do it. Because we're not gonna have to make any stops. We've got our GPS working for us. So none of you have commented, so I'm guessing I'm gonna take that as none of you have tried doing a first person challenge. If I had the right equipment and the right map and the right amount of patience, I could do it. There's a lot of things I would not do, like I wouldn't do front loader work. I'd probably just use auto load trailers or maybe a telehandler or something like that. Or some other things that I would not want to do in first person. Even carting alongside a harvester is challenging. It's certainly doable. I've done it. With GPS, it's totally doable. With cruise control and GPS, you can do it. So yeah, you just have to have the right mods and the right approach to get it done. I'm gonna get these little areas done where I missed. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Go, and I'm gonna grab these 2 little areas because they have been bothering me. And I'm gonna run and go get these over here just while I'm at it. Might as well get it all cleaned up. And there are some other areas, but they're not as bad as these areas here. All right. So I like messing around with the frame of view, or field of view, that is. And there's an easy way to do it with the easy dev controls. And like if we go, I think the default on mine is like 65 degrees or 67 degrees. That's the angle from like you know, for your screen. If I do 35, that's what I do for my thumbnails. I think it gives a pretty visually accurate, like, you know, human eyeball. See, that looks kind of cool. I mean, so you don't see as wide a view, but what you do see, it's not as distorted. You don't get that fisheye effect. You know what I mean when I say fisheye effect? So if we get rid of the HUD visibility, there we go. Now there's a pure screen. Now if I had an ultra wide screen, sorry my nose is so itchy today. That wouldn't look half bad. And there's David Patton. Hey. Hey, no worries being late. You were hauling hay feet. You were doing some real farming is what you were doing, David. Hey, no need to apologize. But glad to have you here. Ronald, are you replying to my question about 10 minutes ago on doing a first-person challenge? And if so, oh yeah, you were, because you're a real farmer. Yeah, that would make it a lot easier. Yeah, if you had real life experience, that would make it quite a bit easier. Well, good to have you here, David. We'll be here another 15 minutes or so. So we can get caught up by then, I imagine. I'm going to go ahead and reset the FOB angle. There we are. First person challenge is easy. Now hold on, Ronald. I wouldn't agree that it's easy. It's not impossible. And as I said, I've done it, and I'm very positive I could do it. I just don't find it particularly satisfying. I get frustrated really quickly when I'm doing that, and so that is why you're probably not gonna see a first-person challenge from me. Other YouTubers have done it, but I will not be one of those. All right. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get this done or not. We'll see. It's gonna be close. If we don't get it done, no worries. We'll just finish up that little bit next time. So last time I checked my subscriber count, I think I was at 942 subs. So we are less than 60 subs away from 1,000 subs. So I have just kind of started to maybe kind of think about what to do with 1,000 subscriber live stream. And one thing I decided is I want it to be something that you guys enjoy, because it's ultimately a thank you to you guys for making this channel successful and enjoyable to me. And there happen to be 1,000 of us. So just a reason to celebrate. So shoot me some ideas. I'll start a new channel in the Discord called 1,000 Sub Ideas or Discussion or something like that. Start putting your ideas in there. I might have some questions for you guys too, and hopefully a few of you can kind of grab that and work with me, you know, to come up with some ideas for that. Just before you even say, I'm not going to do a 24-hour live stream, okay? Could I do an all-day one? Maybe. It's really if that's what you guys want. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to watch a live stream for 8 hours. I don't care who it is, who's doing it. I don't have 8 hours to spend watching YouTube, and I don't really have the patience for it either. But you know, if you guys want me to do an extended, would be happy to do that. I would also like to do some giveaways. You know, I'd like to give away a hat or two or a mug or something like that. I think would be fun. Or if you'd rather I give away like some DLCs or something like that, you know, we could do that. That's not great for console players, but you know, just these are like things that other people have done. But yeah, just start throwing some ideas at me. A setup tour. That's not a bad idea. Ronald, when I make up that channel, put that idea and maybe elaborate a little more about what you're thinking by that. I mean, I was going to do a setup tour anyway, so maybe what you're saying is that could be part of it. Yeah, absolutely. I think that would be great. I don't think I'm going to have an electronic drum set in-house in time to do a drum solo for you guys. I think that would have been fun, but I don't think that's going to be an option. But if and when I do get my electronic drum set in, I'll do a little mini concert for you guys, because I think that would be fun. Or a day in a life. Okay. Or behind the scenes of editing. Okay. Those are also good ideas. Yeah. I could do like a live stream edit session. Not that that's the most riveting thing to watch, but you know, it'd at least be educational for a lot of you who have not done video editing before, or just want to see my approach to it. Yeah, those are all great ideas, Ronald. Yeah, like a tutorial. Okay, got it. All right, let me put the HUD back on. Got plenty of seeds left. Got plenty of gas. Our engine, our tractor and implementer are in good shape. Are we dirty? Yeah, we're kind of dirty. Oh, I got it. Could do a live Kahoot. Okay, or does that say a quiz? My little heart icon's right in the way of that chat. I don't know why they won't let us move that or remove it. Yeah, I'll set up that channel, Ronald, as soon as I'm done with this live stream. So you and others, put your ideas there. I very much appreciate that. I will read and comment on all of them. A quiz. Okay. I don't know. A lot of you know more about Farm Sim than I do, so... Many of you have been playing it much longer than I have and are far more technically into it than I am. And a lot of you keep up like day by day with all the mods and the new maps and all kind of the latest greatest with the community. I don't do that nearly as much as I should. Challenge in multiplayer. Okay, yeah, we could do some multiplayer stuff. Okay, also good ideas. Now that I've got a multiplayer server, that does kind of open up a lot of things. Kind of open up the server to anybody who wants to join in. Or maybe I could even like set up a crossplay server. Just so... Now, the thing with that, those can get out of hand really fast. Is that it only takes one or two bad actors to derail that whole thing. So that's not... I'm a little leery about doing something like that, as fun as that might be. And most all of you, I mean, all of you here with me today are like, you know, I fully trust, but it's the people we don't know that aren't affiliated with this channel that just kind of jump in to sabotage things. That's what I worry about, unfortunately. Because I've seen that happen with other people's multiplayer live streams. Daggerwin used to do that, I remember. And he did it, and people just, it was a logging live stream, and people were just like crashing into him and really messing things up. And I really felt bad for him. I just don't want to have to go through that. All right, we got like 4 or 5 more minutes. How are we looking on progress? So it does look like we're going to finish. We're going to get really close. I mean, if I had another 15 minutes, we could probably finish it out. But I'm going to be what am I trying to say? I'm trying to honor my own request, which is to end right at the 2-hour mark, just so I can get in a nap, get some dinner in me, and some chores done before I go to bed tonight. I really need to map onto my controller the command to engage GPS. I haven't found one that works. I'm kind of running out of assignments I can do on the controller. They're pretty much all taken up. So I don't have a problem doing Alt-X every time, but it forces me to take my hand off the controller, come down. Yeah. I don't know. All right, I will do one last row, and then we will call it for today. Thank you guys for joining me today. I apologize for not having more content for you this week. I am feeling a little bit better, so I hope to rectify that soon. And there's David. Dave's got to get the brush hog going. All right. Well, David, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time. Good luck with all your chores. We'll see you next time. All right. So let's shut all this down. Turn off our GPS. Whoops, nope. That's what I need to do. All right. And let's see, what was my other way of getting out of here? Is it over here? Yeah, there it is. We'll get this parked. I'm glad I know about this little pathway. And since we're going to be using this first thing, I'm going to leave the cedar all attached and everything. We'll just park it here in the workshop. All right, do a quick save. All right. Well, guys, it's been real. Good to have you with me. And next live stream, hopefully Tuesday, if not sooner. I think we'll be, what are we going to do? I guess we'll be on the server on the Texas map. So I will see you then and there. Until then, I am ScottFreeforall, and see you later.